Right, welcome back everybody to another episode of Cities XL. In the last one we were kind of talking about this major area of town right here. This is definitely going to get some work here soon. This road's going to get work here soon, but I just kind of want to work on kind of building out the city and kind of preparing the area around it basically for what's about to happen. I was going to try and start recording this game at 1080p, but it just was not happening. Like I love playing this game on 1080p. I can always do it when I'm not recording, but as soon as I turn on fraps, I have to bump it down to 720. So, this game, it's not like I have a terrible machine. This game's just really poorly optimized. I mean, even at 720, you'll see it lag and kind of drop in frames every now and then. So, it's just a problem with this game. You leave it open for too long and it'll just die. It'll fall on its face pretty hard. So yeah, I do plan on eventually upgrading the graphics card in the next couple months. The one I have isn't terribly old, but it's of course not the best. I want to kind of there's games like Grand Theft Auto coming out and stuff that I want to kind of be able to push to the limits. So that might be a major thing that I upgrade here soon, and then maybe if this game works with it, afterwards, maybe we can do something about it. But for right now, I just kind of want to work on making sure that we have enough people because we're kind of running a little low. Kind of making sure that these side roads are doing okay. Like I know we just did a bus route on here, and I know that kind of pointless to go back and upgrade the road, but we're probably going to need to do that. But alright, so like I was saying, I want to kind of prepare this area for this. I think I turned down either the textures or turned down something because it's popping in and out. I'm gonna have to take a look at that because it used to not do that before. So I think that was in the midst of just trying to see if I can get it to work. That is really strange. In just the midst of trying to get it to work, I think I messed with some texture settings or view distance or something, and it's causing those issues. So I'll have to look at that, especially when I play on my own, because that's going to get very annoying very quick. So, but I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in a couple of these guys, but we're going to go and do some medium density out over here. So bump that up one more. If I can actually click the arrow, I wasn't even really paying attention to where I was clicking. I was just kind of looking at the number there, and it wasn't changing. And then I realized, right, I wasn't even clicking the right thing. So, alright, so we're going to get some of those guys in. We're going to go ahead and try and get these guys in here. So why do I do this? Instead of just creating a number, let me just go ahead and do this and just connect a road up to it, and we'll just basically fill in the squares. Do we want to do that on... Yeah, that's not that close, so let's go ahead and stick with that on there. So hopefully it doesn't mess up the slope too much on this road. Nah, I mean it does a little bit. I think that might have already been there though. We might be able to redraw that and make it work a little bit better, but it's not enough for me to be of a concern right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and build some houses out here. I might manually place these. Let me just see how this square turns out. I think that one will actually be okay. That one should be okay. I think it's that first one that we're going to have to do. This one, though, I think we could fit another one in here if we really tried. Yeah, thanks, game. You'll see it does that a lot. It'll skip a square, especially on a slope. It just doesn't know what to do, and it's just like, that works just fine. Alright, so we got those guys coming in. So let's go ahead and manually place these guys. I know that this road's going to be widened out here pretty soon, but I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. We've actually got room on this side, so we might work with that, because we actually did leave us... I don't think that was on purpose, but we did leave ourselves some room over there. So tomorrow I plan on, or not tomorrow, on Tuesday, this will probably actually go up after that, because of my schedule that I'm doing here, but Tuesday, you'll probably have already seen it by the time this video is up, I'm going to do a video on the Cities Skyline game. I heard a little bit about it a while ago, but I've actually not really done too much research on it, and then I heard someone talk about it a couple days ago, so I went ahead and pre-ordered it. Looks like it's gonna be a decent game. Hopefully it'll hold up unlike SimCity did. I really hope so, because it does look pretty good from the footage I've seen. So Hopefully, you know, they'll keep it all nice and working well, and hopefully they'll optimize it and everything, because, you know, it's like this game here, it works good. It's, you know, it's not the best game out there, but, you know, there's definitely some game-breaking things in here. You know, maybe not necessarily game-breaking, but they can be, you know, like the performance issues. Like, you know, even when I'm not recording trying to play 1080p, even on my decent system, it still, you know, sometimes just falls on its face. So it does get frustrating. Okay, so let's just go ahead and work on clearing out some of these guys here. This is just in wake, like we did when we were building out the initial freeway. It's kind of crazy to think about that. Only what, like five episodes ago, there was houses that came up kind of along here. It's quite crazy, and this used to just be some suburban, you know, kind of side street. It is it's crazy to think about. I just want to check this road, and then I want to check. Whew. Okay, that looked a lot worse, because I think I saw that red line up there. Yeah, that's not doing too bad. Alright, so we've got that taken care of. We got some of them guys coming in. So what I want to do now, man, that just looks terrible. What's going on over here? Why is it all gray? That's weird. Yeah, I messed with some of the settings. Oh, that's water over there. Okay, I messed with some of the settings for the water as well, and I'm pretty sure that's a problem. I'll get that all sorted out. Hopefully I'll get it back to at least close to the way it was before, because I still had it working. Sorry about that. I need to learn to turn my phone off. I heard that in a couple of days ago when I was editing another video, and it was like, yep. But yeah, I definitely need to get some of the settings back up and running like they were before. So we're going to go ahead and build out some more manufacturing, because these guys actually built out pretty quick. I do need to determine where the next crossroad is going to be for this area. But for now, we can stick to this, going straight off here, and then going back into here. And it's manufacturing, good. And we're just going to build out a couple of these, just to kind of get some jobs in here, get this area growing, so we can, have we hit 100,000 yet? I'm not sure why it's... That is strange. I've never seen Cities XL do that. It's not displaying a number up here. I'm gonna have to go into the settings and see what I did there, because that's not gonna work. I love glancing up there and seeing the number. Alright. Well, looks like I did mess with some settings, and I messed with them pretty good, so... gonna have to figure that one out. So... have we decided? Oh yeah, we have. I think we decided on this side, right? So we're gonna have to move. Oh yeah, we need to get the high school in here too. I do need to work on that. Alright, so we need to move the middle school, and then we need to work on the high school. We can do that. We can definitely do that. So why don't we go ahead and move the high school over here, or the middle school. Alright. Where am I going? I just need to go in here and just measure it out. We could actually put in a couple here. We could probably leave these guys here. Just need to use them as markers for now. Probably do something like that. Alright. And build the middle school out here. If you guys have any suggestions, man, that just looks terrible. I gotta fix that. If you guys have any suggestions for like good middle school mods or high school mods, that'd be great, because I don't care for the ways they look in this game. They look pretty terrible. So if you guys have any good suggestions on ones, go and leave those in the comments. I think you can do that now, right? Or, you know, send them on a message or something to me, and I'll definitely take a look at them. So can we fit 2 of these back here? We can. Look at that. And then maybe do something like that, or that. So we got, or we can do that. And maybe put some houses back along here. We could do that. You know, let's go ahead and let's do that. That road slightly curves, doesn't it? Ooh, I forgot about that. Well, that's all right. Hopefully we won't have to widen that road out again. But yeah, I did forget about that. Look at that. Yeah, so we're only gonna be able to fit 1 house back here. Well, that's all right. Hopefully it won't too awful, but it should. You know, why don't we go ahead and just get rid of that, and then we'll just kind of make that kind of like, you know, the field of the school or something like that. Let me see here, so we can do that. So that way that'll get that moved off this road here. We can delete that as well. And these guys are going to be gone anyways. So we're going to just leave them. I'm going to go ahead and delete a couple of these guys off the actual... Is that a business? Ooh, that's a bowling alley. Alright. Let's go ahead and delete a couple of these guys here just to kind of, you know, start preparing this area a little bit for what's about to happen here. So we got these squares. We just need to get rid of these here, but we got a motel there, which we can relocate. And I just deleted it. I was not planning on deleting it quite yet, but I just did. So, oh well. I was trying to think of where we can move it. I guess we can move it. Let me see here. It was not that. It's the wrong menu. Still the wrong menu. There we go. Can move it to somewhere along this road here, or we could kind of move it down over here. In fact, you know, let's go ahead and move it kind of down over here. Let's kind of line it up to widen out that road. I think, yeah, behind it. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so let them rebuild, relocate them. I'm just kind of preparing this area, so yeah, so we got that going. We got those guys coming in. We've got more than enough. We do have some jobs coming up. I'm going to require them. Let's see, are they complaining about anything out here? We haven't checked our trade in a while, so let's go and take care of that. Oh, yeah. Oh, alright. So we got that. Bring some of them over. We can send some skilled workers over there. Let's see here. We can... Whoops, wrong way. This thing we were exporting those for some reason. We can export one more of those. Alright. So that's good. So bring more money into the city. Not like we need any. Wow, I didn't even realize the money. I don't ever pay attention to the money in this game. It's just there. There's really no point for it. So, alright, so we got that. So we need to get the middle or the high school in here now. Where are we gonna put a high school? Where should we put the high school? Put the high school. Does it fit? It fits in one of those squares. I think we'll put it right here off of this area here. Yeah, I think that'll work. That road's already widened out. I don't think it's gonna have much change due to it, at least in a while. And then this should fit nice in here, right? Perfect. Look at that. So that'll be our middle school. Or I keep calling it middle school. I don't know why. Or high school there. I mean, it's not bad looking. But I think I'm gonna go and put a park. Oh. All right. Well, that's all right. It's got a parking garage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna clear out these. I'm gonna clear out all these houses right here. Let's just see what I can fit in here. I'm just basically gonna load this up with parking lots. Yeah, we can do that. That'll work. Wow, that was weird. So basically we'll have some parking for the whatever this is for the hospital. Man, I just cannot think. And there's some extra parking for this over here, but I believe there's a parking garage, yeah. Kind of tucked away here in the back. You know, that's actually a fair... I don't know how I necessarily feel about that. Normally high schools take up a huge area. You know, it'd probably... I don't know, it'd probably start down here and probably take up like this area at least. You know, maybe in a smaller city, kind of like this area. You know, normally they don't start building up until we start getting into the suburb type, or not suburb, like downtown type areas. But that's alright. I'll go searching for a mod and see if I can kind of find one. But that should help school. Yeah, they definitely like me out here now. We need executives, right? Okay, we got those guys coming in. We still don't need elites, which is good, because I'm not ready to put those guys in yet. It's not that they're a problem, it's just, you know, to find space for them. You know, we've already got limited space, so if I can kind of go without having to use them for as long as possible, that would be great. Out here, let's just go ahead and put one more square of medium density, and then we'll go back to doing housing again for them. Alright. And then we're going to want to go ahead and put in some more skilled over here as well. We're just going to kind of blast this area right now. If I do 1 square, perfect. Alright, so we're just going to kind of do that for now. I need to figure out where the next crossroad's going to be. So we've been going by, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 4 more squares and then a cross street. 4, so there. Okay, that'll work. And I'm just going to go ahead and take care of this now just so, because I know myself, I'm going to forget. And I'm going to forget real good. So now we've got 3 cross streets on this road. Wow, that's crazy. I remember when we just had the one. I remember when we didn't even have the when we didn't have the one and we just kind of had to, you know, when we were just preparing for it. That's crazy. And now we're down to, or up to 3 of them now. It's actually, that's pretty cool. That's pretty amazing. It's always fun to watch your cities grow and watching your past mistakes come alive and showing you what you did wrong. It's always fun. Alright. So we got that. And we got them building in. We got jobs coming in over there. We got enough people. We're going to need some more executives. Got enough of them. We could build a couple more squares of offices here. I think, yeah, I think we're going to go and build 2 more here. After we get that freeway in, I think we're going to start building some more medium density offices, but I really don't want to put that much strain on that road right now, if I can help it. So, so 4. Alright, so we need some of these guys, so we're going to put some of them in. Alright, we can make that work. We just have to draw it ourselves. It's not that difficult. If it doesn't work, you just force it. So we do that, and then we go and put in some of these guys, like so. I do like how this area is looking out. I've not really built like this. Usually it's either squares or just kind of free-handed, but kind of doing it different like this, I don't know, I like the look of it, and it's turned out really well. So it's put a lot of strain on that road, but we can, why haven't I been doing this? We just go ahead and add another street that goes out to there, and that might actually become a crossroad, but I doubt it. I really doubt it. This is gonna be like the only road, maybe. Yeah, that's gonna be like the only road for this area, because it's just, there's not enough room to really do much more. I mean, I guess we could connect this one up, but if we freeway this up, it's gonna cause some problems. So we may have to do some one-way stuff, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what we have planned yet, but we'll figure it out. You know, it's not bad enough to worry about yet, but we'll eventually get it all figured out. So yeah, we're losing some services out here now because we're just moving these people so far out of range. I don't even know where the nearest fire station is. Let me just double check that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot about the billboards. That's another mod I have. Yeah, like I said in past videos, eventually I'll probably sit down and kind of go over the mods I have and maybe create like an XML file or something like that. But right now, I don't have the time to do that. Let's see here. So we don't really have any police. Where's the near? Holy cow! All right. I think we're ready for a police station, to be honest with you. Which I think we'll go ahead and stick right down here. And then we can probably get rid of... Oh, we already have a police station. I thought we were running off the sheriff stations. Wow, okay. Okay. And what do we have? Isn't there one more? Yeah, there's one more up here. Is this just a sheriff station? Okay. So then we'll go and move this guy out over here. Kind of protect this area a little bit better. I think we're going to be taking out this side. So you know what? I don't like you. So you're getting removed, and I'm getting replaced. And then that should help out this area a lot. And probably school isn't the best out over here either. So we've got an elementary school there. Probably eventually have to put one out over there, but that's all good. medical could use some work. So we got the hospital there. Probably end up upgrading to something like that. What does that look like? Wow, it's a pretty big deal. It's crazy. Wow, I forgot about some of these buildings. I don't usually go into these. Oh yeah, I've used this one before. It's a pretty nice little building. It does very well. We don't need that. We don't need that. So yeah, we'll probably. What is that? I don't remember seeing that. That's strange. All right. So yeah, we'll probably end up going to this building here. This one here. This one covers a huge amount of area. It'll actually cover out over that way a little bit as well. Well, that's good. But actually, let's go ahead while we've got this area open. So if I put one out over here, should it cover them as well? If I put one out over here, I'll go ahead and put one out off of this road here, just for now. And I think that'll cover most of these guys, so it'll at least make them somewhat happy. I actually don't know why I didn't think about doing that before, but yeah. So, all right, and we got, wow, they pretty much all built in, and they're pretty much all built in. So we're doing pretty good. And people wise, yeah, we're still staying above water here. We still need more people, but the unemployment rates are incredibly low, which is perfect. So alright guys, well I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that kinds of stuff. Leave any comments or suggestions. I just can't talk tonight. Any comments or suggestions down below. And definitely make sure to share this out. And as always, thanks for watching.